Jamie Murray offered some advice to his brother Andy following another agonizing first-round defeat. Jamie Murray has called on his brother Andy to play with a clear head to resurrect his results on the tennis court. The three-time Grand Slam champion said he wasn't enjoying his tennis after suffering another disappointing first-round exit at this week's Rolex Paris Masters. Speaking exclusively to Express Sport, Jamie said that the world number 40 still had some good tennis in him but needed to get into a better headspace. Andy Murray's woes continued in Paris earlier this week, as he crashed out to Alex de Minaur despite serving for the match twice. The former world number 1 now has a 16-17 record in matches on the ATP Tour this season and has not been beyond the second round of an event since August. The younger Murray brother shared his frustrations after his loss on Monday, admitting that he hadn't been enjoying his tennis for several months. And doubles ace Jamie believes that the 36-year-old must get into a clear headspace to let his tennis do the talking on a match court. "I think he still has a lot of good tennis in him," the doubles world number 18 told Express Sport. "I think when he's playing with a clear head and has a good idea of what he's trying to do on the court, then he still can compete well. I think when he's not in a clear headspace, then he doesn't compete and he doesn't get the results that he wants." Andy himself has already confessed to feeling frustrated on both the match court and the practice court. And Jamie advised his brother to focus on the mental side before looking at his tennis. The two-time men's doubles Grand Slam champion added, "So for me, first and foremost is get the performer side of things under control and then let's start talking about tennis because I still think he has a lot of good tennis in him. And I'm sure he'll be disappointed with his season and hopefully he can start strong next year and give a good account of himself." Jamie's comments come after the 36-year-old confessed that he wasn't enjoying his tennis following his defeat to de Minaur. "I hadn't really felt like that up until I'd say last few months," the former world number 1 explained. "I've found the matches frustrating, the competition not as enjoyable as it should be. And then in practice, yeah, there's just a lot of frustration there with my game, and obviously sometimes you play really well in practice and it doesn't necessarily translate onto the match court, but you at least feel like you're getting somewhere. Whereas for the most part in practices it's not been great, a lot of frustration there in training, and that's kind of carrying over into the matches, and rather than, when I'm on the court competing and it just being about, let's try and get the win over the guy in front of you, I'm spending a lot of the time focusing on myself and how I'm feeling and how my shots are, just getting extremely frustrated with that. It's not a great place to be on the court."